What's up, guys? Today we're checking out the new Snapshot 13W16A. There's a lot of significant changes, so let's get right into it. First new thing is the hay bales, which can be placed in all different orientations, and so far there's no real way of collecting them, as far as I know. They're just in the creative menu, and whether they are naturally spawning or not, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But they're a very cool new addition to the game, and I completely am on board with the hay bales. I think that's very cool. Alright guys, the next thing added to the game are carpets. Finally, the long-awaited carpets, which come in every different color of wool. So any color you can make wool, you can have a carpet color. The nice thing about this is that we've all been waiting for carpets for a long time, because you'd always have to use a full block, and this doesn't take up so much space. However, you must note that it does take up that block's space. You can't put torches or anything on top of it, but I mean, they'd normally be in the middle of the room anyways, but that's just something to note. Alright, the next thing, and probably the most exciting thing from this snapshot, is horses have been added to the game. Finally! Everyone's been asking for a while. There's certain creatures and stuff that are really pushing the line, but horses are just something that I think needed to be in the game for a while. Now, they are based off of the Mo Creatures mod, which is by a guy named John Olart, or something along those lines. So we'll spawn them in. As you can see right off the bat, we've got horses neighing. Oh, and baby horses. So obviously they're going to be breedable if they're not already. All different colors you can see when I spawn in some. I can throw a saddle on a horse. At least, actually, this one doesn't want me to. There's iron, gold, and diamond armor as well. I can't seem to put them on, so I assume they have to be tamed. But it looks like there are actually different sizes here. But I'll look and see how you have to do this. Okay guys, so to tame the horses, you have to feed them a bunch of wheat, and you'll see his mouth opening to indicate that he's actually eating the wheat, and if I was in survival, it would be consuming it. And then you have to ride on him, and it's not always guaranteed that you'll get the hearts, which you just saw, and that means he's now tame, and I can slap on a saddle and armor on him. Only thing to note is that I'm not sure how much wheat, maybe it varies, but it seems around like, 15 to 20 wheat, and then he'll be tame. Otherwise, like if you only feed them, if you notice, oh, there's a little baby. If I only feed them, like, say 2 or 3 and then go on, they'll probably just kick me off, as they do. They just buck you off, usually. Like that. I put the gold on this one. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and they go fast, too. So it's a nice way of getting around. That is so cool. Also, you can tie your horse to a fence. So if I put a fence here, and put a rope on it, you click the horse first with your rope, then you click the fence, and you can tie him to it. I'm not sure how you remove it. Oh, you just right click and it takes it off. So you would just do that. Also, I believe you can probably take him with you with the rope as well. So actually the rope is a good way of pulling him where you want to take him. So you could take him into a barn or something. I think that this is a really nice addition to the game, and it actually should be a useful item for all animals. It'd be really nice if you could rope all animals in and catch them. I actually just tested it, and you can use the rope to rope in all animals. So this is a very cool new addition to the game. We finally have, the animation's a little bit buggy on other animals, but we can finally now pull animals exactly to where we want, which is so cool. I was even able to rope other animals, such as this pig, to the pole as well, although it looks very derpy. Another thing to note with the horses is you can upgrade their armor. So I've just upgraded this horse to diamond armor. I think it would probably improve their health. It'd be nice if there was some sort of indicator. But yeah, it won't get rid of the other one. So you can note you can upgrade safely, and it'll just drop the other armor on the ground. I'm not sure how you would... I don't think there's a way to get the armor off of them unless you put on another one. But... You can also, it looks like you can also just ride the horse without having to remove the rope. But it does leave the rope, it actually leaves the rope on the pole, so I guess you could just come back and re-rope them, so you don't have to remove the rope first. That's kind of neat thing to know, so it doesn't take up a slot in your inventory. And yeah, horses, everybody. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you there's a new respiration enchant feature. The respiration enchant will now actually help your visibility underwater. So if I put this on, this is new to the game, I should have improved visibility. And let's see if I take it off. You can see, very hard to see. So look, I can't even see down there. And as soon as I put it on, I have almost full visibility. So it's a very cool feature, especially if you're doing anything underwater. That's going to be very useful for people. Alright guys, so another new feature in the game that I wasn't actually able to find is the mule. Pack mule, in fact. So apparently, they randomly spawn, and then you can ride them to tame them, and add a saddle to them, and then you can add a chest to them. So far, the inventory, like as far as the chest goes, doesn't actually work. So it's probably something that's been implemented, but not yet 100% worked on. But mules and pack mules so far are in the game. Whether they stay or not, or are completely working by the next snapshot, we don't know. But that's pretty cool. I wasn't able to find one myself. This is just a comment I read, and maybe I'll put up a screenshot on the screen now. But that's all the new features, guys. As well as some changes, some slight tweaks in bug fixes and mob difficulty, but that's everything. So if you like this video, please drop a like if it was informative for you, and I really appreciate your comments, and have a great day, everybody.